Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, classic list, non-classic. This is episode number 1246 and double shot number 1140. I have one Marvel trade and one trade from Titan Comics. First up is the finale for Jonathan Hickman's run for the Secret Warrior series. Yes, this contains issues 25 to 28. Yes, this is the end of this really, really good series. Hey, I think though, did I take this from some library? No, I purchased it from Amazon. It just happened to be this way. That's the first time this has happened. So yes, this is the end of the Secret Warriors comic book. Yep, and we have the debut of a new Zodiac in here. Yes, known as the Great Wheel Incarnation, which is comprised of, get this, and some of these characters have appeared on TV, but not all of them. Yes, so they're basically, these people are brought together by Leonardo da Vinci from the Shield series. And these people are filling positions for various people for, now you have Scorpio, basically Jake Fury. Yes, this is basically Nick Fury's brother. You have Vato Desov, who's Capricorn. John Garrick, who's an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. modern day, he's also Cyborg. Pastius is Sanji Soma, not familiar with this character, I think he's new here. Tauros is actually, believe it or not, the same guy who led the original Carnation in the 70s. Cornelius Van Lint. This is the same guy, and he later formed the actual one. You have Gemini, who basically is Nick Fury, who's wearing very special sunglasses. You have Cerberus, who's basically Baron Wolfgang von Strucker. Libra is Donald Dugan. Virgo is Thomas Davis. I'm not really familiar with this character. Leo is Daniel Whitehall. You are thinking, Daniel Whitehall? Didn't he appear in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yes, he did. He's a Hickman character. And the guy was immortal in the show because he took body parts from an immortal and human. And for Cancer, it is Victor Urshoff. Yes. So basically, the place is called Pita. And apparently, Ares is Leonardo da Vinci. So basically, they're sent on missions as part of this great wheel. They're only here for like one issue, and then the group disbands. Yep, after one appearance here. So, what these guys do after they disbanded? Well, Wolfgang von Strucker formed Hydra. Tauros basically formed another version of the Zodiac. John Garrick and, of course, Tim Dugan and Nick Fury joined S.H.I.E.L.D. Scorpio would become part of the original version of the group. He was the first Scorpio. And this was just for one issue, and that's simply it. Yeah, one issue, and then pretty much this whole storyline with the Great Wheel is done and over with. Mm-hmm. Then we have sort of a cliffhanger of pretty much you have Leviathan, who's actually a Fury, holding his brother and Beowulf von Strucker in another room. Yeah, it's revealed in here that, oh yeah, Loki von Strucker says, oh yeah, I've been working for you the whole time, and then of course Nick Fury kills him, tied to a chair. Now, from my perspective, this is perfectly fine because it's Nick Fury. This is something he probably would do. If this was like Captain America, he wouldn't do this. Not at all. Because the fact that Nick Fury is super spy, it's no problem with me at all. Also, the mission they were on, they found the original model for the LMDs. Yes. So, if you're curious though, like, was Strucker dead? He got killed. They actually show his death here very graphically. Nick Fury shot him in the head in the second to last issue of this book. And then we had the final appearance of this version of Secret Warriors, where they go off on one last mission. And then, of course, we had Nick Fury stepping down from the leadership of the organization of the Cavalers. And the leader of the team is actually Daisy Johnson, who's been hanging out in Hawaii with Sebastian Drude, with a bikini and grow her hair. And then she's like, okay, time to come back. It's like, I need to cut my hair a lot. So cut her hair short, and, well, then she's on the organization, and that's it. That's it for the series. This is actually a pretty good series. Now, final thoughts on this particular series. This series started back in 2009 with this, Age of Nothing. This was the first one they did. And then you have Volume 2, which is God of Fear, God of War. Really good. And then you have Volume 3, Wake the Beast. 4, Last Ride in the Howling Commandos. And then you have Night, and then this one's Wheels Within Wheels. Also, this is a couple of things I should mention here with this one. Like, Contessa is captured because she was the head of Hydra, so she got arrested. So the series ends with Nick Fury basically breaking her out of jail. Yep, Nick Fury break out his girlfriend. And here's the interesting little factoid: Contessa herself has not been seen since the end of the series. Yeah, it's been 9 years since this run ended, and Contessa has completely disappeared from our comics. It's like she's been completely forgotten about. At least Viper still appears, but Contessa, nope, she doesn't. But what happens to the characters after this series? Well, here's the thing about the series. In 28 issues, there were 5 deaths. You have Alexander, the son of Ares, the God of War. You have JT, Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, Michael Fury, and I'm trying to think, was anything else? Huh. I'm trying to think, was any of your deaths in the series? Oh yeah, Gabe Jones. Yep, Gabe Jones got killed off in the series too. Yeah, apparently he died issue 19, believe it or not. Yeah, and some off mission with the action group. Michael Fury, Nick Fury, saying got killed off on another mission where that's the reason why that he killed Strucker because of that. And here's a strange thing. 4 of these deaths are still in effect today. Yes, and that's Michael, Alexander, JT, and Gabe Jones. These 4 deaths are still in effect this very day. Marvel has not resurrected these characters at all. They're still dead. But Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, nope. This guy remained dead for 5 years. And then he came back in all new Marvel Now .1. No explanation exactly how he came back. Oh, look, here is Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, just magically alive again. Yeah, but that's the only death I can think that's been undone with the series. Now, what has happened to these characters in series ended? Well, Gateway himself basically was later seen in John Hickman's one for Avengers, where he was a prominent character in that. Now, currently, he's a supporting character in the Black Panther title. Nick Fury himself wouldn't do very much after this. Nope. What exactly did he do? Well, after this, you had Fear itself. You had the Bioscar series, which revealed, oh yeah, he had another son, Nick Fury Jr. Well, that was his birth name. First, he revealed, oh yeah, this is Marcus Johnson, an ex-Marine, who just happened to reveal, oh yeah, he's Nick Fury's son. Which, because of this, they retired the character for about 3 years. There was nothing done with the original Nick Fury at all. And then Original Sin happened, where he became the Unseen on the moon. He was there for 6 years until he got relieved position by the Return of the Watcher. Yeah, I know that was kind of a big spoiler, but yeah, that's what Nick Fury's done since the series ended. Daisy Johnson herself. Well, for one thing, she didn't do very much after the series until she popped up in the Shield title, where she got a complete makeover. Like, for some reason, they changed her look. Yes, a look she's maintained since 2005 with the event Secret Wars. Yes. Since that was her debut. She basically had the look of the Angelina Jolie from Hackers. She had this look for many years. And then because of the fact Chloe Bennett played her Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., she now looks like her. Yep, Daisy Johnson looks like Chloe Bennett. For reason. They completely redesigned the character. As far as I know, there has been no explanation exactly why in the world she's been redesigned, but that's simply it is. As for Sebastian Druid himself, he would pop up occasionally after this, not doing a lot. And at one point, it looked like he put his weight back on, which I thought that was kind of weird. Because in the series, like, he started as overweight, and then he basically burned all that weight up, and then he put it back on again recently for some reason. I have no idea why that is. Okay? But what about the rest of the characters of the series? Well, let's see. Alexander's still dead. So is JT. Yep. But this series overall was such a fun thing to read. And there's still one trade left for the Secret Wars series. You were thinking, wait, there's still one more left? The Matthew Rosenberg run as the Alpine trade left. Yep. All right, moving on to a different comic book from Titan. We have Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor, Volume 3. This is collecting issues 9 through 12 of Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor. Yeah, this is the end of the first year of the 13th Doctor. This is written by Jody Houser, and this is called Old Friends. Where she runs into a character she previously in so they explain. I think she popped up like, oh yeah, this is the character from Neil Gaiman's The Doctor's Wife episode, which is a great episode. It's from the 11th Doctor's run, and it's great that we follow up with this thing, which I thought was really good. They did that. But mostly put, if you're not familiar with how the characters interpreted on the show, this is mostly like in between stories in a way. What she was doing when she was not seeing on screen during the first year of the book. And, well, like in the Air Case Doctor Who books, after about 12, 13 issues, we have a new season, year 2, which only lasted about 4 issues before abruptly ending and replaced with Doctor Who, the comic book, where she had a cross-up with the 10th Doctor. Yep, now, this book is written by Jody Houser. Yeah, she's the reason why I basically have read this. Because I watched her debut on TV when I recorded it. This was about 3 years ago during the great Christmas special they had, where the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, the original Doctor, who was not played by the original actor, by the way. Nope, he was played by the 3rd Doctor who played him from the docudrama, which great that brought the guy back. And at the end of that, we had a debut of Jody Houser's of the Jodie Whittaker's version of the character, who has been really good this show. I thoroughly enjoyed her. I'm currently watching Series 12 right now, where I'm about partway into it, and they've already had the return of the Daleks and the Master. So far, anyways. But it's going to get a lot more interesting because next episode we'll watch this series is going to be Nikola Tesla. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. All my other stuff. Yep. But if you're curious though who the artist on here is, there's actually only 2 artists in here: Roberta in Korea and Rachel Scott. Yeah. The best way to describe this book is it's just a fun comic book to read. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give this book roughly a 9.5 out of 10 because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mainly would recommend people who are fans of the Jodie Whittaker run and people who are fans of Jody Houser, because she's a great writer, and it's interesting though she's writing for a British company. Yes, Titan Comics is a British comic company. One of 2 that publish stuff over here. The other one being, of course, Rebellion, which publishes the Judge Dredd comic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for this particular review. Yep, so stay tuned for tomorrow for my reviews for Yoshimi Half Day Apprentice, Fire Force, and Case Closed. Yep, see you next video. Bye.